No, oh shit. Wait a second, is that what it looks like? A million? Me? Kinda lost for words, I'm not gonna lie. It's been one hell of a journey, and obviously it would have never happened without you. Seriously, I love you guys. You know, I used to always think getting to a million would change things drastically somehow. Not sure what I was hoping for, but you know what, man? I woke up this morning, saw that million in front of me, smiled with joy for a little bit, and I realized that I just want to keep going. I told myself years ago that if I ever reached that million mark, I was going to take a trip to Hawaii to celebrate, which is a place I've always wanted to visit, even though that trip is going to happen in the next year or so. Honestly, right now, there is no place I'd rather be right now than in front of this microphone doing what I'm doing right now. With that being said, I wish I had planned something for this milestone, not for me, but as a way to honor the support I've gotten throughout these years. However, I feel like the best way to give back though is just to show up like I've been doing throughout these years, and that's what I'm gonna do. With that being said, I will do a 1 million subscriber Q&A, and I'll start taking questions sometime this week over on Twitter. So if you'd by chance want to ask me something, follow me on there at BlackySpeakz. 1 million, man. Fuck. That is, whatever 21 said, a lot. Anyway, enjoy this CJ video and more videos on the way. No, I can't even lie, man. CJ is low-key fading away already. That was quick. CJ, aka the blue cheese addict, you know who I'm talking about. Whoop day. I have a couple things to say about CJ in relation to this conversation though, so yeah. Let's talk about it. Now, CJ, I think most people have at least heard about CJ at this point. He started gaining traction in the summer of 2020 with a song titled Whoopty. The song was being recommended all over YouTube when it initially dropped. It then started getting heavily streamed and started climbing the charts, which then led to the song earlier this year, in February to be specific, peaking at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. CJ then became a rapper with a hot record, and that's kind of the problem, because I feel like CJ as a rapper, even after having a hit under his belt, hasn't connected with people at all. CJ is one of those rappers who it feels like he blew up overnight, which is kind of what happened, right? You woke up one day and boom, there he was, just chilling in your recommended section. He's also given a lot of people industry plan vibes since, you know, he barely has a traceable track record prior to his blow up. He wasn't really known in the industry in any kind of way before Whoopty started taking off. CJ is also a rapper who, like a lot of us already know, includes a lot of that street talk in his music, which he did on his biggest song, Whoopty. Whoopty, like I clarified in my last CJ video, is a term that was originated by the Bloodhound Brims, which is a gang from New York. Whoopty is used as a way to greet other members and show respect. CJ, in an interview with Fat Joe, actually ended up taking full credit for the term after Fat Joe asked him what it meant, and that came with some consequences. Latika Brim Johnson, who's the leader of the Bloodhound Brims, who's currently behind bars serving 30 years, spoke out from behind bars and checked CJ after finding this out. CJ is also beefed with some of the more respectable New York drill rappers, 22G's being one of them. Not sure if they squashed it, but that's beside the point. CJ came in the game and faced a lot of disdain from the get-go. I think the authenticity factor of his brand is a big reason for this. One example is what I just brought up, him taking full credit for a term that wasn't really his to begin with. CJ is just a rapper who's felt very manufactured and fabricated. And on top of that, people essentially woke up one day and there he was. Where exactly did this rapper come from is the question a lot of people have been asking. Now, we know that his uncle, James Cruz, has been working in the music industry for a while. So that right there not only answers, but validates a lot. CJ is a guy who's in the rap industry, but he's not really a part of the rap industry. He's clearly built a name for himself in the game, which, hey, I give him credit for that, but the thing is, I still can't put my finger on CJ, and that says a lot. So as far as the rap game, he's definitely an outsider. Apart from a couple people like French Montana, I still haven't seen any respectable rappers in the game embracing CJ. As far as I can see it, people don't really identify with him as an artist, mainly because he's a rapper who's on his high because he got a really big record under his belt, but there's no real bond between CJ and the millions of people who've heard his record. That's why the song Whoopty itself is way bigger than him as an artist, and that's why this song has single-handedly defined him. CJ and Whoopty is almost like if Lil Tecca dropped Ransom and never dropped any music after that. Ransom would, in that case, define Tecca, and people would only recognize him as the Ransom rapper. There's a reason why people call CJ the Whoopty rapper. The one song that put CJ on is the only thing worth discussing when we're having a conversation about him. I guess this highlights what can go wrong when you have a situation like CJ's where the song that blows you up is the same song that becomes too synonymous with your name. The ideal situation is you have a song like Whoopty that shoots up your entire movement, but on top of that, you have a diverse catalog of quality music that people can consume after they discover you through the hit record. Russ is a really great example of this. He started taking off back in 2016 with the song What They Want, but up until this point, Russ had been dropping a song a week for years. years. And then what they want took off, and boom, that started feeding into the rest of his catalog, and the rest is history. As far as our track record in CJ's case, he didn't really have that. As a matter of fact, CJ doesn't have any kind of traceable track record up until Whoopty. I'm sure he dropped something before that, but it can't be found anywhere on the internet, so there's that. I don't think CJ's ever gonna become relevant in the culture as a hip-hop artist. Yes, he raps, but the genre doesn't really mess with him, and that might be why he's low-key fading away. Now, he's built a name for himself in the industry, so he's most likely not gonna disappear off the face of the earth, but I highly doubt he's ever gonna be at the forefront of the rap game. But yeah, CJ, Whoopty, is he low-key fading away, or am I tripping? I wanna know what you have to say about this. So yeah, definitely let me know in the comment section. Let's see what this is.